far as the bikes go, kind of starting off where we left off last year. We're going with a new lightweight front triangle. It's a little bit lighter, and now we're going with the carbon fiber swing arm in the rear as well. Big changes here. We're going with Shimano Saint parts. And another huge change for us right now is we're on Fox shock and Fox forks, and the guys are super happy with the results. We have all the gurus here from Fox in-house as far as our computer specialists, and all their technicians are here, and they have been nothing but a big help for us as far as our setup.
So we came into this test wanting to get the riders set up, a good base setting to go away for the first couple races they're going to, and we had a process in mind we wanted to go through to get them there, starting them on a setting and making changes with every run based on feedback to get them to a place that they can put in their fastest time. And my role in that is to take that information and work through our engineering staff that's here, working with Justin and our technicians, the mechanics, and basically filtering the rider feedback and the information and turning it into a valid change.
It's been a crazy test coming into it without ever working with the bike for one, and any of the 4 riders. Everything's gone really well and all my goals have been met.
Got on the bikes first thing Monday. We were all keen to see what the new sort of bike, if you like, handled like.
Josh, first moments, what are you expecting?
Don't know, man, I'm just excited. Fresh kit, fresh bike, just giddy. I knew this track was really brutal. It's quite it's a really rocky, long and physically demanding track. It's definitely like World Cup standard. So it wasn't like we were coming somewhere and trying to test a bike on, you know, some average stuff. It was full on, so from the get-go the bike felt pretty good. It was a good feeling as we run to something good here. So obviously we've been on RockShox a long time, and I've gotten so used to that. Fox is completely different. I really enjoyed the whole process of getting used to the way the new things handle, and they think out of the box when they're helping you set it up. Really kind of logical, but how maybe I wouldn't have tried to fix a problem. They go about it a different way, and it's really interesting, so I've learned a lot.
It's been going really well. We've had the Fox guys here, they've been amazing with the suspension setup. Really good feedback coming from the riders, and they just know what to do. The bike's been going really well. It's just been quite easy for us, just keeping everything rolling. The Saint stuff's holding together really well. It's really solid. It's all good. Happy.
Any neat experiences or funny events that have taken place?
The fire, the old bonfire going over there. Every 5 minutes Steve comes out of the trees with a big faggot of sticks over his shoulder and comes and throws it on the fire, and away she goes again.
He wanted to be a plumber, but I think his calling was to be a fireman.
I rode San Romolo, 5 or 6 years ago. We did a little bit of a dirt photo shoot here, so I was pretty excited about coming back and getting 3 days of testing on a track that I know is quite hard. The top of the track's quite technical. Midsection sort of levels out a little bit, and then it steepens up towards the end. Pretty full on 3 days really, testing a lot of stuff, getting the bikes dialed into different sections of the track. I guess for me, this test has to prove that I've had my bike set up a certain way for probably 16 years now. I've been riding that way, and now I've had to sort of force myself to learn a few new tricks, and I don't think it's beyond this old dog yet.
Well, this test session we're running a different front triangle layup and carbon swing arm on all the bikes. The carbon swing arms are made by Envy Composites in the US. based on a soft tooling, not production tooling. So we're trying a different layup again. Last season we got some feedback from the riders, so we're trying something else, which is a stiffer rear end, but we're still about 450 grams lighter than the production swing arm. Now working with Fox suspension, they can tune for the lighter unsprung weight, and it's got a different feel with a different fork on there as well, so just getting everything dialed in.
My involvement is basically supporting the other engineers by taking data acquisition, travels on the front and the back of the bike, looking at some of the motion and helping answer some of the questions they have about what's going on, and filling in some of the gaps between what we're seeing on the product and what the riders say.
Over the years I've been on teams where testing has been a priority. You know, we were building bikes that weren't made for the general public, and it was all for R&D, so you know, I've always tested quite a bit in the past, and it's refreshing to come to a test session like we have this week. You just got to come in with a fresh, open mind and get the bike up to speed.
Greg, just about to drop in. What are you expecting?
Well, I've just heard Josh laughing, so I'm expecting it's pretty good fun down there. It's a completely new bike, new frame, new swing arm, new suspension, brakes, new gear. It's pretty excited to get riding on this and have a good feel of it. We're starting our third day testing today. The first 2 days it's been incredible. We've come up with so many different varieties of suspension settings, and it's just mind-blowing how much we've done in the last 2 days. So I'm looking forward to the season. It's a new start for me.